Okay, this is a 6.2, number 41. Some more problems. And what we have is the antiderivative, or the integral of x dx over x squared plus 1. And if I take the derivative, if I look at the bottom and I take the derivative of x squared plus 1, I just get 2x. I've got the x in the top. The 2 is not a problem, so it looks like I can rewrite this and try a 1 over u du. So what I did was I separated this out, so I wrote this out 1 over x squared plus 1 x dx, and I let u equal the x squared plus 1. So now this is going to be 1 over u times x dx. Now I need to have a du here, so I looked over here, and if I take the derivative of u, I get du equals 2x, the derivative of 1 is 0, dx. I've got an x dx, so what I can do is I can divide by 2, so I got du over 2 equals x dx, and I've got that nice match. So instead of writing x dx, I write du over 2. Bring that out as 1/2, so I got 1/2, 1 over u du, and there you go. That's right on page 332, and the integral of 1 over u du is just the natural log of u plus c. I've got a 1/2 in front, but what was u? U was x squared plus 1. Now x squared plus 1 is always positive, because x squared is positive always, or 0, it's 0, so it's always going to be 1 or bigger, so I don't need the absolute value, so it's 1/2 the natural log of x squared plus 1 plus c. Okay, and then 43. Hope that's all clear. Okay, 43. I've got dx over the cotangent of 3x, so I just separated this out as 1 over the cotangent of 3x dx, and 1 over the cotangent is the tangent. And then we have our same technique for the tangent. We break it up into the sine over the cosine, and think of it as 1 over u du again. All right, and so this is 1 over the cosine 3x sine of 3x dx. And again, I use a nice u substitution. Let u equal the cosine of 3x. So this is 1 over u times the sine of 3x dx. But I need a du, so I take the derivative of u, and that's du, and that's the derivative of the cosine of 3x is negative the sine of 3x times 3 dx. But I want this to match to be sine of 3x dx, so I divide both sides by a negative and 3. So I get du over negative 3 equals the sine of 3x dx. So instead of writing sine of 3x dx, I write du over negative 3. And then I can just factor out that negative 3. And so I have 1 over u du, so there's my nice form on page 332, and that's going to be the natural log of u plus c with a negative 1/3 in front of it. But what was u? U was the cosine of 3x. So I've got negative 1/3 natural log of the cosine of 3x plus c, and that's 43.